looking forward to that in this game.
Yeah.
As here we go into game number 1.
Yeah.
And today is the difference maker, as now he's going to look for a gank. There's no flash here on Miru.
Uh-oh.
Miru's getting aggressive in that lane. He's pushing up. Oh boy.
Yes, no flash, by the way.
Little bit. He just used the skew too. There you go. As Smite comes in and, actually is going to bop down onto Clid. But here we go. The follow-up from Gen.G gets there on time as the arrow will sail wide as blocked by Clid, but it does not matter. First blood comes in as the Zephyr onto Clid.
Everything is not working out, but it's not because of like they're unlucky or something. It's just their plays, you know?
Yeah.
It's not synchronized at all, and
oh, here we go. Gen.G's looking for more. He doesn't have flash, but neither does Braum, as they're just going to burst him down. Not much they can do there. No vision at all.
From the mid lane and jungle side, and Cleed is looking for sneaky plays right here.
Oh, here it is. We're just going to try to bully the Janna, and they will be able to take down the Hens. Viper shelling out a little bit more damage, but it's a nice little pick.
But on the top side.
Ooh. Bear is angry. Gonna try to get on top of this cannon before that tower can be made alive once again. BDD will miss the shuriken, but he's still going in. Dudu flashing away, and there's the rest of the team. BDD, not like this. 0-2 Akali. You can see he's really trying to make a difference, but gets caught out a couple of times in a row.
Yeah, for Gen.G to make some miracle team fight right now.
Well, Life is going to be the one that comes in here and tries to face check, get some vision. Here comes Clid and Rascal from behind. Miru doing a great job of poking, and, well, there goes Clid. Really nice slicing Maelstrom into that fight, but the damage just isn't there. As finally, the cannon will go down, but trying to turn this one around is Ruler, but there's too many members. In goes BDD, gets the Caitlyn, and somehow Gen.G are staying alive in these fights. BDD, though, is going to go down with an unfortunate flash.
So that was really good.
Oh, here we go again. Gen.G trying to burst down the Drake, and they're trying to damage down Gen.G. He gets the Drake and the Bear at the same time. Gen.G coming back in this one. Nice Emperor's Divide does a ton of damage, but still BDD is alive, and Ruler is pushing forward, and there you go. Finally, the Akali is online with a triple kill after all of that, and somehow.
But can they actually stop this Snatcher?
He's almost there, but not quite. Clid is going to be the sacrifice, and Gen.G are fine with that. They don't care about this poor set.
It's fine.
Oh.
It's not fine for Dudu.
Yeah.
I guess they are greedy at the same time.
Oh, he was almost going back. He stayed. Oh. That was the end of Dudu's life. Rascal went in with the Dududunga ASAP.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. He's going to die to the other ninja now. Yeah. Okay. BDD stays alive. Things are just falling apart. Clid, though, does go down. That's a nice maneuver by Miru. You can see Ruler trying his best to kite it out. Does a decent job, but still is going to get caught out there. And Viper picks up a kill, which is
really random, because I'm not sure who is going to take the win right now. Because Gen.G is strong enough to take the team fight.
Yeah, no exhaust, as you mentioned, for double assassin. Here we go, pulling the Bear into that one as a huge Braum ultimate into the back. BDD trying to get that damage, avoids the Emperor's Divide, does go down, but Rascal on the other side able to lead the charge. Look at Viper, though, he's trying to pop off, as here we go. Gonna put up that Unbreakable just to save his life, but goes for the Void Staff, because you see on the side of Hamo Life, you really do need that MR. As here we go, Clid getting into a pretty awkward spot as he's just going to get pulled away and taken out. But Azir as well as BDD into the backline, the exhaust, not able to stop Lehens from going down, but keep looking at Viper. This guy is so strong. Right. Clid ready at the waiting. There he goes once again. He's going to get a decent one, but where's the rest of the team? Where is the damage? BDD finally gets into the back line. Gen.G is alone, as that was a huge amount of damage from the front line. And great protection from Hamo Life, but the Drake will go the way of Gen.G.
They got the advantage from the side lane as well.
Gen.G's doing it again. He's just going to go down as he tries to frontline. The Emperor's Divide is used early, and now it's time for the ninjas to wreak havoc in the back line. That is the cleanest ace you've ever seen, and that is going to be the the end of the game.
But win is win, guys. So Gen.G is just simply taking the win again, and that was kind of disappointing game by both teams, actually.
Yeah, it seemed like Gen.G was trying to shake the rust off, whereas Hamalife, they had a very nice lead, but at the same time, actually did the most damage on top of everything. So I think it was pretty impressive that
Welcome back everybody for the Sunday Nights Analyst Desk, and today we'll be joined by Jang-Hyun Lee and Lyra and Vittori. And this is season with the translation. Hamalife Esports versus Gen.G. And Gen.G was able to pick up a win based on their team fight ability, one of their typical game-winning plan. This time around, Dudu played Lucian, which requires a certain amount of proficiency. Klid was able to focus on their teamfight ability and at the same time lean on the laner's lane priority. Hamalife Esports, they also wanted to have strong laning champions, so this time around, Gen.G, they allowed them to pick the strong picks and then they focused on the strengths of their comp overall. And Klid was also focusing on the jungle clearing, so yeah, the laning phase was not that easy for Gen.G. So it is true that Hamalife Esports had a lot of strengths with their comp. Caitlyn, Lucian, and Azir, some of the ranged champions, they was not grouped up. They were actually protecting each other, being spread out, especially with the Janna's utility. If Bolivar can take and absorb a lot of damage and aggro, Hamalife Esports could win a lot of team fights. At the same time, with the Exhaust and Azir's ultimate, they were able to counter the comp of Gen.G. However, well, Gen.G was able to turn the game around because they played well during team fights. Azir was trying to do some fancy Shrima shuffle, but that could be even, well, actually rather better if we could just push away some of the assassins on the side of Gen.G. Hamalife Esports, they failed to show the best value out of their comp. However, in the early phase of the game, Hamalife Esports were showing off some great plays. However, Gen.G managed to get back in game at the middle of the game. We had a huge turnaround fight around this dragon. Well, the Hamalife Esports, they made some questionable teamfight plays. Without Azir, they focused on Braum, the main tanker. Bolivar just got chunked when he was diving onto Braum, and they were in a very awkward position all throughout that fight. Azir jumped over the wall for that dragon fight, but BDD spotted him, so he was able to dive onto him as well. And the three damage dealers were supposed to put a lot of damage by protecting each other, but they were all just collapsed by the ninjas on the side of Gen.G. Well, normally, we always have Orianna and AD carry champion, or Corki and AD carry champion that requires this kind of protection comp. But this time around, Hamalife Esports, they were definitely in a rush, so they were just forced to open that fight. We can also say Gen.G, they can always stay poised and calm during team fights. After this fight, we had a very critical team fight coming out from Gen.G. Hamalife Esports, they had a 5v4 fight, and we could see that Kennen did 0 damage in this fight. However, they were not able to win this fight, so Janna also used Mikael on the wrong person. She used it for Azir, maybe because she put her mouse pointer on the wrong target. Akali and Set, their engage and re-engage was so fancy by Hamalife Esports, they were not able to react to it. Hamalife Esports, they were not able to block Akali diving onto the backline. So maybe we can say it was Hamalife Esports that kind of allowed BDD to find those angle and openings.
젠지는 오래 이길 필요가 없었습니다. 이렇게 하나생명의
So with this
조급함을
victory,
잘 타고 들면서
Gen.G was able to pick up a win in game number 1. So now, let's check out the player of the game on the side of Gen.G.
하나생명이 한타 때 빈틈이 많았던 건 사실이지만 어쨌든 그걸 또 노려가지고 승리를 가져간 건 젠지 선수들의 기본
BDD on Akali,
1,300점.
1,300 POG points. Pretty much unreachable now. And Caster Dongjun kept mentioning about the importance of the E skill from Akali. And this Akali was using this skill in order to dive onto the damage dealers, not in order to run away. The way he juggled the aggro was also on point. This game was not an easy game for Akali, but in the end, BDD managed to pull it off. Because Zonya is always countered by the Caitlyn's trap, so this was not a very easy game for the Akali, but BDD somehow managed to put on a show in this game. 300 points, the difference between Showmaker, the number 2 POG leader here. Last time BDD picked up Azir POG, and this time this was Akali POG. A very split vote over here. Ruler also picked up so many votes and also played and live. But in the end, it was BDD to pick up this POG. Gen.G, in order to solidify their possession for the 3rd place, they need to close out the game with game number 2. Let's move on to the Rift.